In the small, dusty village of Oakhaven lived a boy named Leo. Leo was poor, not in spirit, but in possessions. His family worked the dry fields, and when the sun set, their little shack was the darkest one on the hill because they couldn't spare money for lamp oil. Leo loved to read, but he had to borrow books from the kind, aging teacher, Master Eldrin. He often looked longingly at the brightly lit windows of the few houses that could afford candles, wishing he had the light to study his precious books after his chores were done. "How can I learn, Master Eldrin?" Leo lamented one evening, holding a worn book on astronomy, "when the sun leaves me in darkness." Master Eldrin smiled, his eyes crinkling. "The light you seek, Leo, is not always bought." That night, Leo sat on his porch, holding the book he couldn't read. He watched the night descend until, suddenly, the air began to sparkle. Hundreds of fireflies ***, tiny beacons of green and yellow light, danced over the nearby fields. Leo grabbed an old, wide-mouthed glass jar his mother used for storing seeds. He spent the next hour carefully catching the luminous insects. He didn't harm them, he made sure the lid had tiny air holes. When he placed the jar next to his borrowed book, the darkness retreated. The jar became his lamp, a soft, pulsing, natural light, powered by the little living stars of the field. Night after night, Leo would catch his lantern. He read until the fireflies grew tired and their glow began to fade. Then, he would gently release them back into the night, promising to see them again tomorrow. He studied mathematics, history, and poetry under the light of his firefly jar. While the wealthier children played, Leo learned. Years passed. Leo, using the knowledge he had so creatively gained, excelled in every subject. Eventually, he earned a scholarship to the city's finest academy. When he left Oakhaven, he carried no gold, but he carried his well-worn books and the empty glass jar. He never forgot the lesson of the fireflies. When he returned years later, not as a poor boy, but as an engineer who brought clean water and small electric lights to Oakhaven, he placed a single, empty glass jar on his desk. The village finally had light, but Leo knew the brightest light had always been inside him, waiting for the persistence to catch it. Moral of the story: necessity is the mother of invention. When your desire is strong enough, you will find a way, even in the darkest circumstances, to create your own light. If you liked this story, please like the video and subscribe. Your support helps me bring more amazing stories every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.